Warning, this video may contain content that may not be suitable for children or anyone else that is easily offended. Strong language, graphic content, nudity, bad jokes, and a possible idiot, aka myself, may be featured in the following clip. Viewer discretion is advised. Channel is not responsible for any damages that you receive watching this video. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Zems, and welcome to the Backrooms. This video is by Crowley, so if you guys haven't already, be sure you super down in the description box, click on that link, go watch the video in its entirety, because I'm going to be pausing and stopping and talking through the whole thing. This video was recommended to me by Millennials, so make sure you guys are shooting out the recommendations. But on a better note, we have reached 2,700 subscribers, man. I cannot tell you guys how thankful I am. If you guys want to see the video, make sure you skip ahead, because I'm about to give a speech. But man, this is like super incredible to me. I know a lot of times I'm really not sentimental or really give speeches and stuff like that, but YouTube has been a place where I can come and express myself. I kind of just chill out and, you know, kind of like make a family and, you know, make videos for you guys and just have fun with them. I'm glad that you guys have been enjoying them. I know back in December I had like, what, maybe 700 subscribers, maybe 750 or somewhere around there, but we're at 2,700, man. And if anybody that knows me or been around my channel long enough, you've known I've been doing YouTube videos for about 3 or 4 years, and it's finally starting to give me a little bit of a hope and a little bit of encouragement and inspiration to keep going. So I'm really grateful that you guys can come here and kind of like chill out, no matter if from India, you know, Germany, United States, wherever it may be, man. People come from all over to tune in from all ages, so I just don't know from the bottom of my heart that I really appreciate it, man. But keep doing what you guys are doing, and the videos will keep coming. It's only one way from here now, and that's up. So I don't know. May God be willing, and we might make it through. But for now, let's get it. Ooh, that was cold. Speaking of crow, I seen a dead crow today. It hurt my heart.
Our world truly is a terrifying place.
Facts.
And I don't think there's ever been a more relevant time in this channel's history to make a statement like that.
Let me see. What's going on,
One
Chief?
of the things that has always scared me the most about this world is when it glitches.
The plane looks like it's just hovering.
Does it though? Is it just sitting there?
As well.
It's been a topic that I've briefly mentioned on my channel before, that every so often something will happen that breaks the rules of reality.
That's true. I've seen
Planes
it.
hovering and doppelgangers are two examples of this.
Birds.
And surely most would be at least a little creeped out by experiencing these. But what happens when these glitches get more serious?
Like what?
What happens when you glitch out of reality completely? Well, if this happens to you, you may find yourself in a place where no man should ever go.
Is that like
A never-ending prison of rooms that exists outside our world that's now your new home. And if it sounds scary, maybe you'll take comfort in knowing that at least you won't be alone.
So, I mean, the Backrooms, is that like another, like, is that like a dark version of casting couches on Pornhub? Not that I watch them or anything, you know. I've done some research in the past and that kind of thing. Well, on serious note, doppelgangers, I would love to meet my twin. I don't think I'll be creeped out. I'll be more happy than anything. Like, dang, like, bro, let's play a trick on people, see if my mom would notice or stuff like that. But I've seen videos like that where birds gets caught and the people are like, oh, it's the wind. But if there's no wind and people, like, the bird is just literally stuck there, it's like, it comes to, like, is the life actually life, or am I in a simulation? How many times have you guys been like, you know what, I feel like I've done this already, or I feel like I've been there before, I feel like I said this before, like, it just feels like you're on repeat, and it just feels like, what if we're going back and back until we make the right decision, then only then we can move forward? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, that's just me. But let me know what you guys think. It's kind of deep if you ask me, but that's the way I think of it. Like, if you fail, you start all over again until you get it right.
In May of 2019, the following picture was posted to 4chan that caught the attention of many. The picture was of what we now know as the Backrooms. Something about it, the emptiness, the tone, just gave people bad vibes, and summed up, the photo was incredibly unsettling.
It could be.
Along with the photo, a caption was added that claimed that the Backrooms go on for an impossible distance.
I'm sorry.
Claimed that the
I have to read this, I'm sorry. If you're not careful, you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas. You'll end up in the back room where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented to empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell heard you. I think the scariest part of this whole thing is fucking wet moist carpet, bruh. I don't know if you ever spelled moist carpet, but it's not something you want to spell. I hate the word moist. It just
caption was added
moist.
that claimed that the Backrooms go on for an impossible distance.
Is that a video game?
In every room, looks the same. It is said that there are a few ways to wind up trapped in these back rooms.
Coma.
Some say that they can be accessed through your dreams, or even seen in visions. Because of this, many claim to recognize the picture, and even felt some sort of nostalgic fear when seeing it. But others claim that the only true way to get there is much more difficult, and it requires a tremendous amount of luck, or perhaps in this case, the exact opposite.
The hell?
It's theorized that every object we interact with in this world is clipped to our reality. So for example, when you bump into a wall, you collide with it, and you bounce off of it. But going back to glitches in our reality, it is said that on occasion, objects within our world will no-clip. This is something that happens often in video games, where a part of the map becomes no-clipped, and you bump into it, you go right through it, and you sometimes end up falling right off the map. There, your player is stuck, still inside the game, but in an endless void beneath the map. In the real world, people believe that some objects can become no-clipped from reality. A wall will appear darker than the others around it, or you'll find a door that you're certain there should be nothing on the other side. If you have a keen eye, you can notice these things and avoid them at all costs. But not everyone is so lucky. For some, they unknowingly interact with these objects, likely thinking nothing of the implications that are soon to come.
So would you say that's kind of maybe a reason why many people are missing to this day, or do you think people are missing because people taking them? I don't know. Oh man, there's so many possibilities because life is strange, man. Not like, no pun intended, like the video game, but life is strange, man. There's still stuff that we don't figure out, and we put too much trust in stuff. Don't get me wrong, scientists and stuff are cool, but Earth is a mysterious place that we probably would never ever figure out. There's probably secrets and stuff that we don't know about. It probably does have certain moments or during the day or throughout the year that stuff like this actually happens. But who knows, man? It's creepy to think about, but I don't know.
And much like a character in a video game, if you interact with a non-clipped object, you fall off the map. And one could imagine that it's incredibly confusing and terrifying to go from existing in one world to instantly being dropped into another, with nothing but millions of square miles of empty rooms on either side of you. But this is your reality now, and it's where your journey into the Backrooms begins.
Hell no. There are said to be 3 levels to the Backrooms. Level 0. I think that's the worst level, right?
Level 0 is a maze of monotone yellow rooms, each looking the same as the last, with only the slightest of variations. The carpet that covers the level is moist and creates a persisting scent. In the beginning, the only sounds that can be heard is the consistent loud buzzing of the old fluorescent lights.
They just have that in the hood.
As you walk through the rooms, you'll start to realize how big the area actually is. Every room just leads to another and another. You start to wonder, how big of an area could this actually be?
I feel like something's gonna run out.
How could this even be possible? Many will start to run and sprint through the rooms, thinking that this might get them out of this maze faster.
It's gonna get you more lost.
But it's no use. And after running around for seemingly an eternity, you'll finally realize that you're likely going to be stuck in here for a while.
Oh no.
What exactly this place is not known, and that's part of the mystery of it all.
The gulag.
It's just an infinite maze of these off-putting rooms, and traversing a place like this would likely cause anyone to slowly lose their minds.
Why not go through the ceiling?
It's believed that not many will survive this first level, and that's for a few reasons. Either they lose the will to carry on, or they encounter something. While walking through these rooms, you may find yourself encountering humanoid creatures. After walking for hours and maybe even days, just imagine the horror of turning the corner and seeing something standing there. Something that isn't human.
I'm like, what's up?
These creatures are known as hounds.
Yeah,
and they look like disfigured humans who walk on all fours. They make a low rumbling noise, which will serve as one of the only indications that you're near them before it's too late.
You better just call me goddamn Van Helsing, bruh, or Underworld, or I'm about to be piecing some shit up, bruh. You think you just about to clap me in some spare rooms, bruh? It ain't happening, Chief. I'm going out with a fight, bruh. You gonna get hit so hard, bruh. You gonna go back to the devil and be like, I don't think that's the one. I think we got the wrong dude. Eyes, soul, and everything, bruh. These is hands of the Lord, bruh. Jesus Christ. Christ. Bruh, holy water, boy, I'm telling you. 100% get you pieced up, bruh. Send you right back to church on time, bruh. Front row seats, all that. Praise the Lord, pastor, fall on the ground, bruh. Holy Ghost, you getting to work, bruh.
On this level, these creatures are supposedly incredibly dangerous. If you happen to notice one, slowly back away in the opposite direction. And whatever you do, don't look at it.
How can
if
you
you're
not?
lucky enough to survive your encounters with these creatures and the never-ending maze, then you may have a chance at escaping this level. Every so often, as you walk through these identical rooms, you'll find a wall that is slightly darker than the others.
Is that the one you go
through? This
through?
is an indication that this too has been no-clipped, and it's possible that running into this wall will take you back to the world you knew before.
Or level
there,
1.
You'll be able to continue living your normal life. But doing so comes with a risk. There's no guarantee to where walking through that wall will take you, and no clipping again in the backrooms runs the risk of taking you further down to a spot that no one has ever seen before, where the beings are much, much more hostile.
Shit.
Also, interacting with a wall like this could take you back to the start of level 0, where you'll have to start your journey all over again, which means another cycle of repetitive torture. For that reason, this is obviously a gamble, and one that many would choose not to take.
Facts. I would.
It's unknown how the transition from level 0 to 1 takes place. Some believe that you stumble upon a door, a hallway, a staircase, or even an elevator, which takes you to this next level.
All are equally
while others
bad.
believe the scenery around you subtly starts to change, until eventually you are in a completely different space. Believers of this theory state that after roughly 4 days of traveling, the bright yellow fluorescent lights begin to flicker, until the space around you gets darker and darker. Eventually it gets pitch black, only for the light to come back on and reveal the change in scenery. But however you wind up there, the dangers on this level are much greater than the one before.
Fuck. Level, bruh, that was level 0. Oh my god. I can't imagine level 1.
After days of walking in a seemingly endless loop, you might actually welcome level 1, because at least it's something different. No longer is there a yellow wallpaper, but instead the walls are made of concrete.
Oh,
The
no.
floor on this level isn't the signature carpet of the one before it. Much like the walls, this too is concrete. A deep rumbling of machinery can be heard throughout this entire floor, as well as the creaking noises coming from unseen rooms.
It's like purgatory or
The
something.
hum of the fluorescent lights is still there, but it's greatly masked by the other noises. And in this floor, the lights are known to fail quite often. The lights will flicker at many spots, and will often shut off completely and leave you in complete and total darkness.
Why get off like that? Hold on now. Time out.
This is when the creatures on this level come out. You won't be able to see them, but you'll know when they're close. These creatures emit a disturbing, distorted, screaming sound as they drift through the darkness. If you hear them, quickly navigate to another room further away from the noises.
How? It's dark.
Much like the level before,
Oh, Jesus.
try not to look in the direction of these things,
I,
because you never know how hostile they may be.
bruh, you have no choice
Part
but
of
to
what
look.
made level 0 so scary was the isolation of it all. The idea that it is only you and just a few other creatures
Just a
within this
few.
labyrinth of walls. And
Oh, it's just you and a few other creatures. Don't mind them. They live over there in the Airbnb. They won't bother you. They're really nice, friendly. They have like 2 kids over there. They're really nice neighbors. Like, bruh, only a few creatures. Like, what you talking about, bruh? Only a few. Shouldn't be none down there. Bro, right now, level 1 is level 0 sound like paradise, bruh. I'm not about to go somewhere the lights fell all the time. At least you got some kind of light, bruh. Me, I'm just gonna sit there, bruh. Like, I'm 100% honest. Like, I'm not going
in many
nowhere,
ways,
bruh.
the
I'm
same
gonna sit there,
fear
like-
is prevalent in level 1, except it's amplified by random bouts of darkness and a greater number of hostile beings. And things only get amplified more as we head to level 2.
Oh my
The final
goodness.
level we'll be discussing today.
Jesus. Oh, here we go, bruh. This ain't Mario Brothers, bruh. This is the real
As you
deal.
walk through level 1,
Ain't no
the
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
walls around you will begin to change The vast rooms will become narrowed to the point where you're walking in long continuous hallways. The fluorescent lights are amplified to the point that the buzzing becomes even louder, and the heat from them causes the temperature to soar over 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's like walking through an oven.
The hallways are claustrophobic and resemble service tunnels, as there is piping and machinery lining the walls. Pretty much any being you encounter on this floor is hostile, and your only chance of escaping, once you see a figure, is to run the opposite way, and don't look back.
Oh, bruh, I can't,
to many, this is considered to be the final level of the Backrooms. It's a fairly unexplored and mysterious place that features no real exit points. Your chances of ever escaping the Backrooms, in general, is incredibly low.
I need to meet these
but your chances of escaping level 2 is apparently nearly impossible. For the few that have supposedly survived this level, they did so by simply accepting the situation, remaining totally calm, and imagining the Backrooms as their home.
Hell.
That's your only chance of escape. And if it doesn't work, then your fate is pretty much sealed.
Bro, my cheeks
Even
is
after
clenching.
all the pain and the wear that you've gone through in levels 0 and 1, this is where your journey into the Backrooms end. The Backrooms are something that genuinely creep me out.
Yes.
And that's something that isn't always easy to do. The psychological horrors of traversing such a vast and terrifying landscape out of the reach of reality is a horrifying thought. But is there actually any truth to this? Are the Backrooms actually real? Well, it appears that this is all just another creepypasta. It is such a fascinating concept to me, and the story involved with it is scary even knowing full well that this is likely total fiction.
I still believe it.
The very idea of the Backrooms speaks to the very essence of the things that terrify us the most. The fear of being lost, the fear of being trapped, and the fear of being watched and hunted. Psychologically, it checks all the boxes for me. But it's also worth noting that there are still those who have claimed to have actually been there. They see it in their dreams and stay trapped there till they wake up. And they swear up and down that this place truly is real.
Red flag cap.
Now, a nightmare like that is extremely possible to have. So perhaps this place does exist somewhere within our dreams.
I can say that.
When I saw this picture, it was so recognizable to me, despite the fact that I've never even heard this story before. It's really something that I can't explain. Just something about this picture feels so nostalgic to me.
Not me.
Who knows, maybe I've been there in my dreams before too. But real or fake, out of all the horrors out there, there are few fates worse than finding yourself in the Backrooms.
Bruh, I don't know who the contestants was that they said they kept calm and all this, bruh. Hell to the no, Shannon. You couldn't pay me enough to keep calm, bruh. If you want somebody to keep calm, I am not the guy to invite. I'm about to make everybody panic, bruh. They'd be like, oh, the building's on fire. I'm like, what? The building's on fire! I'm that person, bruh. I'm not going to be like, evacuate the building carefully. I'm like, run, bitch, the building's on fire. We about to die. I don't know what you're talking about. That building does not look familiar. I don't want it to look familiar. I've never seen it before, and I hope I don't see it. I'm going to have to watch cartoons after this, but this is a very mentally startling video, I guess you can say. It's not like a physical thing. It's kind of like, damn, if I were ever to encounter that, that's going to mess me up mentally for the rest of my life. And it's like bad. It's like level 0 is kind of like, okay, you walk in a circle. There's a little bit of monsters, but if you don't look at them, you're fine. The level 1 was kind of like, okay, you're getting clapped either way because it's like, one, you have no choice but to look. You're going to want to know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Is it a tiger? Is it a teddy bear? Like, is it a lizard? Like, you want to know what it is, what you're getting chased by. You know what I'm saying? And then level 2, no, level 1 is still, you're surrounded by concrete. The light's bad, so which means somebody didn't pay the electric bill, so your shit about to be cutting off every 2 to 3, 5 seconds. And you gotta navigate through the dark, not knowing where the creature is, because you can just walk right into it and get pieced up, bro, 100%. And then the second one is like, you get turned into a DiGiorno, like pizza, bro. It's not just pizza, it's DiGiorno, bro, because that's what you're gonna be when you're walking through, and it's just getting hotter and hotter, and you sweating, and it's bad enough you gotta walk through these long ass hallways. And then if you look behind you, they say, if you see a creature, you gotta run, but at the same time, how do you know not to look behind you if you look behind you in the first place? So shouldn't you already be dead then, because you already looked behind you the first time? Or once I start running, does a timer start then? I'm not turning around. I don't know, bruh, but either way, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. That just scared the hell out of me, but that's just me. But you guys haven't already, this video is by Nick Crowley, so make sure you guys swoop down to the description box, click on that link, go watch the video in entirety, because I was pausing and stopping and talking through the whole thing. Man, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Reprisalzems, and welcome to the Crow's Nest. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, man. 2,700. Go ahead now. Look at y'all looking all good. You go, girl. You go, boy, up there looking like that. Oh, yeah. Guys, Junior. It was you. I was waiting at you at the subscribe button.